Hey folks, my name is Pravus. Welcome to more Plague Inc. Evolved custom scenarios. Alright, I found a scenario that's been kind of making its way up the Steam charts recently. And I feel like I must have played it, but apparently I have not. It's called the Dinosaur Plague. I've done a handful of different scenarios based around dinosaurs, right? You got like the Jurassic virus, you got the prehistoric plague, but not a dinosaur plague as far as I can tell. So we're gonna give this one a go by Locum X. The strain of the virus ravaged the Cretaceous period in its glory days and has remained dormant for the last 65 million years. Ah, goody, viruses that have been frozen and are now coming out to kill people. My favorite kind. Lots of customizations, achievements, some tweaks that nerf Saudi Arabia. Well, that sucks for me. Okay. Also praise Pravus. You know what? Always a good sign. 10 out of 10. Let's give this one a go. Metabolic Jump, Darwinist, Aquasonic, Extremophile, and Symptostasis. And sure, I'll play it on... You know what? No, I'm playing it on Mega Brutal, okay? I don't care how much you say you've rebalanced it. I can figure it out. It's gonna be fine. It's been 65 million years since your last reign. The world has radically changed since, now with mammals ruling the animal kingdom. Will you be able to adapt to the new world before your victims die off? So in other words, don't kill too quickly. All right, fair enough. Where do I want to start? How about Iran? I don't think I've ever started in Iran before. We're gonna give this one a go. All right, so what is Iran actually good for? It is hot and dry. Fair enough. For transmissions, we've got absolutely freaking nothing. Uh-oh. For our symptoms, we've got skin lesions, osteomyelitis, and sweating. All right, all that's pretty good as far as some severity, not so good as far as infectivity. Fever, I really don't want any lethality yet. Purpura. Purple spots and patches form under the skin as blood vessels leak throughout the body, can be fatal. So like a lot of little blood blisters, ew, those things are no fun. Insomnia and of course paranoia are gonna be options here as well. For abilities, there we go, avian genesis. All right, so I'm guessing if the dinosaur plague is going to be able to spread throughout this mostly non-reptilian dominated planet, we're gonna have to start crossing the species barriers. And I guess that does make sense, start with the birds, right? Aren't a bunch of birds supposed to be descended from dinosaurs of various different kinds? It's the logical conclusion. So we want to go for the neo-avian shift. Genetic shift in virus makes infection of neo-aves possible, increasing infectivity and unlocking new transmissions. Got it. We have our first scene. We've unlocked the operation at hand. It can now start the infection of birds. Good luck, Plague Inc. players. All right, paleontologists find deformed dinosaur bone. A group of Argentinian scientists found deformed dinosaur bones in the Huincul Formation, I don't know how you say that actually, which is the fossils of the, God, why do dinosaurs always have such large names? Argentinosaurus. What, you named it after Argentina. How dare you? The dinosaur was found to have a case of osteomyelitis and severe bone dysplasia. Yeah, I'm sure that is going to be indicative of some sort of a disease. I would think it's just some sort of a genetically malformed dinosaur, you know, but whatever, sure. It's bound to have some sort of nefarious purpose. So, we can go ahead and affect a whole bunch of different types of birds, which are good in cold regions, eagles, woodpeckers, owls. We can go for chickens, good in the rural regions. That does not include Iran. We can go for ducks, humid regions, or we could go for falcons. There we go. Falconry's big in Iran, right? Good for arid locations and land transmission. That actually is a big win across the board. Purpura just mutated whether I like it or not. I don't remember what that does, actually. Hold on. That boosted my severity a lot, and I can't devolve anything? Uh-oh. Mutation chance might have been a slight error. Perchance. We will find out soon. I am sure of it. What do we want to go for next? I kind of want to go for Falcons level 2. The Falcon migration season. Oh, good. Many flying overseas to a random continent. Hey, is that a spore burst? Ah, they just flew west across the desert. That sucks. We could have gotten anywhere else. Whatever, we got an achievement. We're triggering migrations. Cool, let's go for some more of those falcons. Wait, what was that? Ah, it's like the secretary birds. Sagittarius? Yeah, susceptible and the supreme birds of the savannah, increasing infectivity, very good in arid regions. There's insomnia. Again, whether I like it or not, this mutation chance really could be good for me, or it could absolutely be the death of me, and we're gonna find out one way or another. Do I wanna go for the Galliforms over here just so I can get the rural regions? I mean, I haven't gotten into very many countries yet. It turns out Iran is kind of a terrible starting location. I'm really surrounded only by the arid regions. Photophobia just mutated. Yeah, I'm not doing a dang thing with any symptoms. I'm gonna leave these alone and just pray. Environmental shift, new transmission options. Yes, please, let's do that. What do we get? Aha! Air transmission, that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Something that can get me in an airport, all right? I need someone to cough in an airport, and there I'm off to the races. That's all it takes. Also, we have some water transmission, not useful this second. Paranoia just mutated. We're having way more mutation chance than I would have expected. Go for air level 2. This is gonna be rough. I got a bad feeling that maybe Mega Brutal was a mistake because we haven't gotten like anywhere of importance yet. So getting into the cold countries before they shut down is going to be a little bit problematic. Let's go for this to go for a rural boost, so hopefully we spread to some neighboring countries a little faster. There's Mania. The severity is going way too high, but so far we haven't gotten anything in the way of lethality, so that at least is good. Let's get the water transmission for humid countries. We're going to go ahead and pick up the extra cold region transformation. Death has occurred in Iran. Yes, yes, duly noted. Scientists find a link between the dinosaurs and a virus. What is this from? What movie is this from? I feel like it's from something, and I feel like I recognize it, because I feel like I recognize the animation style, but somehow my brain can't quite place it. Brain, what are you doing? Whatever. It's betrayed me. The result? A lot of baffled scientists wondering how Novelacerta pestis snapped back to reality. Yeah, global warming, dude. Y'all should have taken the hint. And now, I just thought about this, right? So fossil fuels and stuff, right? They're supposed to be coming in part from like decomposed like animal bones, dinosaur bones and stuff, right? Supposedly. I don't know if that's entirely true, but that's like a big part of what people think of when they think of like oil and stuff like that. And now we burned it and we've released their disease and now they're coming back to kill us. It turns out global warming is a dinosaur's revenge. Brilliant. Let's see, we can go for pigeons. Yeah, that could be good in the urban areas. What other abilities do I have? Anything that could save me here? Ailment and transmission options. We could go for more mutations. No. Metabolic hijack? I don't know exactly what this does. I actually have no idea what this does. Huh. I'm gonna pick this up. This might give me... You know what? Maybe this is the thing that like automatically pops bubbles for you. I'm looking at the symbol here and it looks like a pop and it looks like orange and red bubbles. I don't know. I need to get some cold transmission because we are in Russia, and if I don't get some spreading there... Oh, it is an auto pop. There you go. So I'm just on autopilot here at this point. If we do not get some more infection here in places like Russia, though, I do think we're going to be in some trouble. So I have to go for that. Ancient virus caused deformity in Argentinosaurus. Yeah, so they have decided, in fact, it's not just a deformed little dinosaur. It's actually a tragic tale of a virus. Good, good, good. Iran threatens to nuke Israel. What? Whoa! What? Hey, whoa, hold on. Is this because I started in Iran? What happened? Hold on. Israel just shut down their airports. Gee, I wonder why. After all of that, I really do wonder. Okay, yeah. So we have maxed out all of our symptoms, and I don't dare unlock anything new at this point, because I think that could be very, very bad for me. No new cold region transmission there. So I'm going to have to go for the water transmission and pray we can start getting into more humid countries, maybe go for that extreme bioaerosol. Surprisingly, not a lot of countries have shut down their borders yet, which really is weird. I'm happy for that, but I still feel like my odds of getting into Greenland and stuff are extremely low. It is nice having this auto pop feature, by the way. I can just leave this at speed 3. I don't have to pause worth anything, really. All right, we do want to get the urban areas. I need to get some drug resistance. That's going to be a thing. I could go for new ailments. That's going to be symptoms, and they're just going to start popping all over the place, and I'm a little bit scared of that. Do we want to go for more humid region transmissions? Do we want to go for more rural transmission? I mean... I feel like humid still works. I'll take the ducks. Anything that lets me spread in places like Russia, like Norway, just a smidge fat. We got it in Greenland. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, we're missing New Zealand, Philippines, Indonesia, Cuba, and Iceland. I don't know how we got into Greenland. I see a boat came from Russia. Well, what do you freaking know? Okay, hold on. So hot stuff just became very valuable to me. Do we want to go for more ducks? More ducks. Let's get that. We can go for even more. The thing is, we're getting more mutation chance every time I do this, which is a small problem. I don't feel like I need more help in the arid countries. We could get that in places like a lot of Africa, but for the most part, we're doing good. I just need boats to do their thing. New Zealand and Iceland. Honestly, it's really New Zealand, and I guess you could say the Philippines that scare me. What about China? China is urban. So if we can get... I don't really have... I need more urban transmission. Tell you what, that's going to be drug resistance level 2. I'm trying to think. I'm actually trying hard now. I'm trying to think through how we're actually going to do this. How's our... Okay, the cure is scaring me a little bit. We need to go for a genetic hardening level. There, that's easy. We go ahead and pick that sucker up, and then we try to spread fast into China. China to shut down their ports. Crap. We need to get into Cuba, Iceland, and the Philippines, and New Zealand quickly. And everything's shutting down because we have too much severity. Okay, genetic reshuffle won't do me a lot of good right now. Genetic hardening. It's super expensive, but I'm going to do it. We're going to unlock new stuff and see if this saves me in any way. Oral infections. Degraded teeth. No, not helpful. Bone dysplasia. No. Hydrocephalus. No. Necrosis. Yeah, necrosis is good. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get me into this, because all it takes is one shutdown port and it's over. So we're really close. We got a New Zealand. Okay. Necrosis is getting more expensive because it's mega brutal, by the way. We have coughing, good in the urban areas. Pharyngitis, cysts. All right, coughing, still good. Sneezing, usually pretty good. They haven't closed down the other places yet. Come on, what's left here? We got into Cuba. So it's just the Philippines and Iceland. Ah, Iceland shut down. All right, I think that's a loss right there. Hold on. Just curious if there's anything else that gives me like a spore burst. I kind of doubt it. So I think what killed me here is really the mutation chance, because you can't devolve. If we were able to devolve some of these things, we'd be fine. So I think I'm gonna have to try this again. Yeah, we got into the Philippines, so literally it's gonna be Iceland that kills me here. It's the only thing that messes me up. Unless there's gonna be something that gives me some sort of a life-saving... no, there's not gonna be. There's not gonna be. We'll go for hydrocephalus, that's encephalitis, granulocyte infection, insanity. I mean, insanity could be useful for sure, just to slow down the cure. That's good to know that it exists. I'm starting to think if you do have a lot of mutation chance, maybe you do need to go for things like the arterial infection earlier, just so you have the possibility that the mutation is going to hit a lot of other stuff and spread out. Pulmonary, no, that's it. Okay. Psychotic Brit combo. What? Frequent oral infections cause the teeth to become degraded and smelly, as well as frequent cases of insanity making the infected severely annoying. So, we're making fun of the fact that the trope is that the British have extremely bad teeth, and they're also very annoying, apparently. Wow, yeah, somebody doesn't like the Brits. Dang you, Iceland, though. I feel like this is a really pretty solid first attempt on Mega Brutal here. All right, we're gonna try that again. I am gonna stick with Iran just because I'm stubborn, all right? I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing, but we're gonna focus. Actually, you know what? No, I forgot. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get rid of Darwinist and instead replace it with Creationist. Then we're gonna do it. Okay, so far I'm still getting a surprising amount of mutations here, even with Creationist up and running. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a major element of luck here if you're gonna be playing with this type of virus. Yikes. All right. Well, as far as my transmissions, I basically went for the Falcons and then immediately rushed toward the air transmission just to try and speed things up, get me to Saudi Arabia, get me to airports, and see if that's going to end up helping me. And the second we're getting into places like China and into Russia, I have to go for cold resistance and drug resistance. And I am going to take a risk. I'm going to go for the arterial infection early and hope that some of the mutations go to things that get me infection instead of lethality or severity. Like if we mutate coma, I think that's the real killer. If you get coma, you're in some serious trouble. That severity goes way too high. I'm also realizing that symptostasis was a huge mistake. And something in the... Oh, necrosis for free. That's nice. And something in the back of my brain is telling me that actually in the description of the scenario, the developer specifically said maybe you want to do that. That would make sense. Maybe I should have listened. Okay, we'll give it a go later. Oh, hello. Where did fomites come from? Oh, this must be from the arterial infection as well. Good for the wealthy and urban environments. Yes, very useful. Picking up insanity early on is gonna make my life a lot easier. I'm missing Iceland, Greenland, and the Caribbean. The Caribbean shut down! No, come on! We were doing so freaking well. Gosh dang it. All right, we try that one again, and we are not gonna be doing symptostasis. That just makes sense. You might think that I find this stuff frustrating. Not even a little bit, to be honest. I think it's completely fine. See, I've done so many guide videos for all of Plague Inc. Do you even know how many hours I have spent playing this game, doing the same things over and over again? Taking the same strategy that has like a 20% chance of success and just rolling the dice again and again and again until I eventually win? Like, this is just my life, okay? I know how this works. I know how the game is played. It's fine. Maybe part of the trick is I actually shouldn't be going for so many birds. Maybe I should just be going for air transmission earlier. Do you think? That could be. Okay, so far I think we're looking pretty good. They haven't really worked on the cure too much. Lethality is manageable. We're spreading very rapidly. I've got a lot of bonuses going in places like Russia. There's Greenland. Just gotta watch for a few more of these islands. And there's necrosis for free once again, okay? I'm trying to really spread faster in places like China. They got boats going all the places that I care about. Hold on, that actually only leaves the Caribbean left as the main target. That means I need the United States to get infected, if and you please. Come on. Come on, come on. They're working on that cure really fast now all of a sudden. Come on, get in there. There it is. Okay, hang on. So if we got necrosis, that means we start killing, right? We go for mania, we go for insanity. We go for fever, we go for coma. And then, I don't really care what else, to be honest. Encephalitis is fine. Immune suppression could be fine, blah, blah, blah. What about bone dysplasia? I mean, yeah, we gotta go for encephalitis and hemorrhagic shock. The faster we kill right now, the better for me, and I am rolling in DNA. Sneezing, pneumonia, pulmonary edema. None of these are really exciting, though. All right, well, the point is we should be resetting the cure a fair bit, and as long as we start killing very rapidly with the help of necrosis, I don't feel too worried. We should be able to slow down the cure dramatically, but we'll still spread in most, if not all, of these countries. Surprisingly, one or two of the arid countries is giving me some trouble. We'll go ahead and pick up Sagittarius. What else do we need here? We're gonna go ahead and pick up blood since the poor regions are surprisingly doing okay. Breach infection to secretary birds. That's worth an achievement right there for sure. Yeah, most of the developed world is now on the verge of destruction. So, okay, I think we're good. I just need to hit critical mass in a few places, and again, necrosis is gonna be my saving grace. There it is. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and grab a whole bunch of viral instability. I like being unstable. It makes me feel good. No, but seriously, Argentina. Whoa, Argentina, frick me. Why are you still not killing fast enough? You have necrosis. Hold on, hold on. I'm actually confused. We're barely, there we go. I grabbed a few things from world transmission. We're slowly picking it back up, slowly picking it back up. Jeezums, dude. How did we almost flub that at the last second? There's the critical mass. Dude, what the crud happened there? Oy, that got surprisingly close. Okay, hey, still got it. 413 days, 60% cure progress, 2 stars, starting in Iran of all places. We get a score of 54,867. Hey, actually, that was a pretty good scenario overall. I actually like that it did have quite a lot of customization across the board that stuck to a theme, mostly just, you know, killing the true descendants of dinosaurs, the beards, and just eradicating humanity that way. Felt really pretty good, actually. The mutation chance will definitely get ya, 100%, but you know what? I think the author was completely forthcoming about the fact that you want to go for some of those other traits instead of the symptostasis, and turns out they were 100% right, and I was a little bit arrogant for not even bothering to read it. Oh well, we got through it, huzzah! Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, I would ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.